Welcome back. It's time now to take a look at the top business stories. Japanese bank agrees to sell $100 million of Dubai World loans. The IFC closes 2010 with a strong, steady growth. And we speak with Global Eye about banks lending again. The GCC markets ended higher today and the UAE bourses also ended positive. The DFM rose 1.6% to close at 1,605 points. The property sector posted gains as EMA properties jumped 1.5% and Arab Tech rose 1.25%. Dubai Islamic Bank was up 3.5% while Emirates NBD gained 3.25%. Du rose nearly 2%. DP World gained 0.75%. 85 million shares were traded, valued at 141 million dirhams. And over in the capital, the ADX jumped 1% to close at 2,673 points. Alder Properties rose nearly 4%, while Suru Real Estate jumped nearly 2.25%. Abu Dhabi Islamic Bank fell over 0.5%, while Abu Dhabi Commercial Bank gained 3.5%. In the energy sector, Taka rose over 3% and Dana Gas jumped nearly 3%. Etisalat was up nearly 2%. 65 million shares were traded, valued at 100 million dirhams. And now it's time to take a look at the GCC markets, which ended positive today. Coming up now, let's take a look at various currencies exchanged into dirhams, followed by the price of oil and a selection of commodities. To our top stories. An unidentified Japanese bank has reportedly agreed to sell $100 million worth of Dubai World loans. The agreement will give the bank between 60 and 65 cents on the dollar, sources say, and that potential buyers are high-risk seeking hedge funds. Bank selling loans is a common practice in Europe and the US, but a first time for the Gulf region. Dubai World is in the middle of restructuring nearly $25 billion of debt at the moment. The DIFC released its performance statement for 2010 today and is also optimistic about growth this year. The financial center witnessed 130 new company registrations last year, 52% of which were from the US and Europe and 45% from the Middle East and Asia. DIFC now has 792 registered companies altogether. The governor of DIFC, His Excellency Ahmed Humaid Al Taya, said this strong performance established the DIFC as the #1 financial center in the region and that the hub will continue to play a vital support role for the ever-changing business environment. The DIFC is home to 16 of the world's top 20 banks, 8 of the world's largest asset managers and 4 of the world's 5 largest insurers. The National Bank of Abu Dhabi has been given an A+ rating from Japanese agency Rating and Investment Information Incorporation. R&I account their rating of the bank to cautious credit management by setting conservative allowance levels as well as its sufficient liquidity levels, solid net profit growth, steady lending growth and diversification of profits, sources planned. The rating agency also applauded the bank for having a client base with strong credit worthiness and domestic retail network. The bank's active relationship with the public sector, especially within real estate and construction, was also complimented. It's now time to find out what's going on in the property sector. So we're now joined by property specialist Niels van Baasbank from Best Properties. How was the start into the new year for your agency? Did people spend on new houses and flats?
Well, 2010 is being gone, and I think it's a good thing that it's gone. We're now in 2011. There's more and more people coming into Dubai. People are more interested in investments in Dubai because it's been 2 years now that the market has been crashed, and I think it's time to move on in that aspect. So there's more and more people coming in to do rentals. That will always keep ticking over. There's also salespeople coming in. People are more confident that the price has now finally bottomed out and moving forward.
Niels, is it more house purchases or rentals these days? And tell us why.
If there's more rentals or sales, I think there will always be rentals because people will always be renting. There's a lot of corporate companies bringing in their people and giving them housing allowances. Because of that, there will always be people constantly renting their properties. Sales, they are happening more. Prices have gone down, more realistic prices. So people are buying homes for themselves, or even investors that are coming in now because it's a good time when the prices are low for an investor to come in.
Thanks for your time, Niels. And in our fast financial news, Ras Al Khaimah Investment Authority announced that it issued 1,108 licenses in the past year, showing a 27% increase over the same period the previous year, 2009. Rakia has now issued over 3,500 business licenses since the year 2006, reporting a 190% improvement in land area leased, covering over 1 million square meters, up from over 300,000 in 2009. 84 land lease contracts were signed, with warehouse leasing rising by 41% last year. Gold sales are in line to record the best first quarter performance in 3 years. A huge rise in demand from tourists and regional buyers throughout the DSF and Chinese New Year is the main driver behind this, and should gold prices hold over the next month, the local sector could witness a 10% volume gain from the previous year. And up next we speak with Tim Searle from Global Eye about banks lending again, so stay tuned.